Hey, I'm going to walk you through this house. I want you to see everything. I want you to see all the features. It's a foreclosure, and I'm going to point out some of the biggest mistakes that people make when it comes to buying real estate. The first and foremost mistake is emotions. Don't get too emotionally attached to the property. Now, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, my name's Wayne Turner. For nearly 30 years, I've bought, flipped, sold thousands of properties. I share that with you so you can have the comfort knowing that the information that you learn from me is tried and true, boots on the ground, decades of experience. Now, before we go inside, I want you to know that this is a townhome. It's not necessarily a condo. You have association dues, but you don't have multiple units connected to each other. In this case, there's a unit there and a unit there. So let's take a look inside. One way to identify property foreclosure, you'll see all of these papers and forms and warning signs and letting you know third-party seizure and that sort of thing. So if you're riding through a neighborhood, you see those papers, and you can also look for the electric meter. If the electric meter is missing and you see those papers, that's a foreclosure. So as we walk into this property, I think it's really important to know that's a parquet flooring. Now, this condo was built in the 70s, maybe early 80s. That stuff is easy to pop up, or you can go right over this floor with any kind of luxury vinyl tile or anything like that. Now, if you'll notice, it's a lot of wood stain, and a lot of people say, well, Wayne, can you paint the wood stain? Absolutely, you can paint it. You just have to cover it with a good product. Not necessarily like Keels, but you got to go over it with a good primer. I can say that Sherwin-Williams makes a really good primer that's actually an oil-based primer, but once you prime that, you can go back over it with a latex paint. Now, what's really cool is, check out this open floor plan. I'm gonna zoom it out a little bit here. So you got big tall ceilings and rocks, and you can tell it has a little bit of a nostalgic feel, if you will. But this property is over 2,000 square feet. The list price is $168,000. It's 3 bedrooms, 3 full baths, open kitchen. But look, here's the deal. The windows need to be replaced. The tile floors, they're actually very much usable. But if you wanted to, you could go right over that tile floor with a vinyl flooring, and it would be easy to cover that up, or you could go right back over that tile if you wanted to. It's totally up to you. The cool thing about the vinyl flooring is you don't have to bust that up, and you can put down some new baseboards. The cabinets are in good shape. You can absolutely live with the cabinets. If you don't want the cabinets, you can pull them out. You can actually buy cabinets. I did a video on that, where you can buy cabinets at Lowe's and literally have them delivered within 2 weeks. So they come out and measure, and you can order the cabinets. 2 weeks later, they drop these things in. Now, I want to mention something to you. These are 32-inch cabinets. That's not even a 36-inch cabinet. But what would really sexy up this kitchen is if you took this cornice box off. You see these boxes with these lights? So those boxes have no structural integrity to the property whatsoever. It's literally, check this out, it's literally just for looks. So what happens is a lot of people will come in and they'll take this out. You got your can lights, which are great, and by the way, you can pull those out. They slide right out, and for like 12, 15 bucks a piece, you can put in brand new LED can lights, new lighting. I mean, I just love real estate. As you can tell, I walk around and I'm like, man, this is money right here. This is new floors, and of course they painted that, but you could bust all of that out if you wanted to. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you are like, man, I could do this, Wayne, and I could do that, Wayne. Leave your comments, let me know, because other people need to see this, that this is like priced at $82 a square foot. Now, what's cool about it, and I'll show you the backyard here in a minute, and there's another cool feature upstairs in the main bathroom. I've already walked through, but I want you to kind of go with me. Give me your opinion, your thoughts. Like the appliances, for example. You can pull all these appliances out, put new cabinets in. You can completely redo this kitchen, and it looked brand spanking new with granite countertops and everything for $7 grand. For $7,000, I kid you not, that kitchen can look brand new. Now, here's what's really important. This property at just under 2,100 square feet is $168,000. It's clearly a foreclosure. It's got dirt, it needs paint, it needs flooring, it needs a lot of TLC, if you will. But this is a $300,000 condo. Now, if you're doing contract work yourself, and you're doing some of this on the side, so to speak, it's easy to see how, you know, you can come in here and work 3 or 4 hours a night, make this sucker look like a brand new penny. It does have a garage, 2-car garage, water heaters in the garage. It does have gas service. I'm gonna close the door. Even though we're in southern Louisiana, it's a little cold. So I'm gonna walk you up the steps. Now look, I always tell people, coat closets, and you notice the kitchen had a pantry. That is a real wood burning fireplace, but that's a gas log insert, and there's a gas line over there to the right. So as we take a, when I find a one like this, I'm like, this is money. It's got good bones to it. Structurally, it's straight as a stick. So I'm gonna take the zoom out a little bit so we can see here that you've got a bedroom here. And so that's the neighboring units, as you can see. A closet. So you have 2 bedrooms on this floor. It's actually 3 floors. So here is a full bath. It's really dark in there, sorry y'all. And then this bedroom is the main bedroom. So that's a full bath that goes to that bedroom we just came out of. And then this is the largest bedroom with double closets. And it has, yeah, that's a bidet. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Don't knock it till you tried it. I mean, that is a massive tub. And here's the thing, the tub may not work, but if it does, it's easy to make improvements or repairs to it. And look, all of this can easily be busted out. It can be redone. You can do it with tile. There's just all kind of really cool stuff that you can do. I mean, the mirrors can come down. There's a window right there. There's a window right here. And this is the backyard. I'll show you around there, but you have this fenced in area. Lake Pontchartrain is literally a half a mile that way, but this is not in a flood zone. So you have double vanity here, a little makeup counter spot there, potty room there. There's more. Check this out. There's actually a 3rd floor. So look, you could take the carpet up. It needs carpet, it needs paint, it needs, when I flip houses, I redo absolutely everything. Register covers, what I do with those is I pull them off, I clean them, and then we paint them with enamel paint. So they look brand new. And you can go buy them brand new, but half the time when a house or condo is 30, 40 years old, it's hard to find the size. Now this room here is the room on the 3rd floor. So as you can see, there's steps there. But you know how people, they're taking these down, they're putting the black wrought iron. It looks really cool. All the rooms are way bigger than what you would find. Remember I told you that was a real fireplace? Little twigs are from, and look, check this out. There's a half bath up here. So you have a half bath plus a big closet. Big closet, half bath, 2 full baths, so it's 3 bedrooms, 2 full and 2 half baths. See, look, you just replace that stuff. It ain't. What's most important is how does the neighbors look? How do the condos themselves look? The roof is brand new on this townhome. I'm sorry, it's not a condo. But look, see, you get a few stains and people are like, oh, where are the stains from? Well, more than likely, it was from an old roof leak. The roof is new now, or it could have been from plumbing because you got plumbing upstairs. But you just pull that stuff. Sometimes they're so bad you can't, but people are like, oh, Wayne, is that mold, is that mildew? You have to understand, some of these condos, townhomes, foreclosures, they sit vacant for a while. So you have to always get an inspection. In worst case scenario, get a mold and mildew inspection, get the termite complete and thorough inspection of the property. That way you know. But listen, I always tell people, don't get emotionally attached to the property. You make your money when you buy. And what I mean by that is you make an offer on the property based on what the comps comparable properties will sell for. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But you don't get emotionally attached to the property. But you can see, you're 30 minutes from New Orleans, Superdome, downtown New Orleans. You got a big field right here the kids can play in. You're close to Lake Pontchartrain, you can walk and fish. And you have this pretty cool townhome for $168,000. Tell me what you think. Do you like a place like this? Would you buy a place like this? Here's something that's really important to know. You can purchase a place like this for cash and improve it with your own cash. Or you could get a loan on a property like this. And let's just say it's all cosmetic stuff, right? So you can still get a conventional loan with 5% down to purchase this property and get the bank to pay your closing costs for you on your behalf. 5%, you're in this house. Then you have to make improvements to the property. Well, you can make improvements to the property with your cash. After you make improvements to the property, at that point, you've brought it up to fair market value, even more so fair market value, because you're going to replace just about everything in the house. You're going to put a brand new $7,000 heat and air. You're going to remodel the kitchen for $7,000. You got 14 in that, new floors. You will absolutely spend $35,000 to $40,000 flipping this townhome. But at 168, what if you're $240,000 all in and it's worth $3,000? You can then go to a bank, and a bank will loan you 80%, sometimes even 90% of the new appraised value. So you see, that's how people take and they buy a property like this, they make improvements to it, and then after it's improved, they've used money. Sometimes they use their own cash. They use their cash, they make improvements, they turn around and pull the money out of the property, and then they do one or two things. They either sell it or they refinance it. Now when you refinance it, what's cool about that is you can still live in it, or you can turn around and put a renter in it, and you just got all of your cash back and even then some. And when you pull that money out, it's not taxable money. So you can see how people buying real estate, you get not only tax deductions, that's just money, investment, retirement. Just tell me what you think. Do you buy real estate? Do you own real estate? Do you like real estate? Would you buy something like this? I'm Wayne Turner. Thank you for watching. Be sure and give us a thumbs up. Let me know if you like these videos so I can continue to shoot and produce these videos for you.